Welcome back, mamas and mamas to be. It's your girl, Miss Toni, and I am today in week 17 of my pregnancy. So now baby is the size of an onion, about 5 inches long and about 5 ounces. So baby just grew a lot over this past week. As far as mama's belly, not showing much yet. Yeah. Can't even front. I'm on a few different mommy apps, and I'm like one of the very few who are not showing yet. But this is normal for me, so I can't even say, oh, I think it's a boy or a girl because of that. This is just normal pregnancy for me. I didn't show at the first two until I was like at the end, nearing the end of the second trimester. So hopefully this time around, maybe the belly will pop a little bit sooner. This trimester, we shall see. So something cool that I did this week. I live in California. I live in LA County, and LA has been shut down pretty much for a year. We had an opening, I think in March, and then we had another opening maybe in November, but those lasted like 2 weeks at a time, and then everything shut back down because of all the COVID cases. So last week, finally, my massage place opened back up, y'all. And I am a germaphobe. I will admit that. So typically when they had opened up the other two times earlier last year, I decided I wasn't going to go because I just, it wasn't safe and I just wasn't sure. And so this time around, I was like, mama needs it, okay? My upper back, y'all, and I told y'all I have to sleep upright because I can't breathe at night. And so my upper shoulders and my like mid back area have been in need of some masseuse hands. Kelvin's been great. He gives me a massage whenever I need it. But y'all know when y'all need that quality, professional grade massage, it's time to go. And I am a Massage Envy member. I love going there. I've been going there for years and years and years, every month. And when I am pregnant, I continue to go. I will admit, I did not tell the masseuse this time that I was pregnant. I know. Some of y'all gonna kill me for that. I just wanted to wait a little bit further along because what happens once you tell them you're pregnant, you can only get assigned a massage therapist who is certified in pregnancy. And there's very good reason for it. Very good health reasons and then liability reasons for the company. But they have a very limited number of masseuses who are certified for pregnant women. So it's oftentimes for me, at least in the location where I'm a member, to find a masseuse whenever I want them. So not only that, the massage is very different. The degree of pressure is a lot lighter, which typically I don't like a very hard, heavy massage anyway. I'm a wimp when it comes to massages. On a scale from like light to medium to hard, I'm like between light and medium. So I don't like hard massages anyway. I just can't take it. It hurts. So it's not that I'm missing out on that. It's just that they are very cautious, and sometimes it's to your demise because then you don't get the full worth you pay a lot of money for every month. And additionally, they have you on a wedge, which is again for safety reasons and for liability reasons for the company. But they, of course, as a pregnant woman, you're not supposed to be laying on your belly, putting all that pressure on the baby and cutting off your blood circulation. So they do massages on the side. So you're on this wedge, and then instead of laying on your front, you lay on the side, and then they massage you over there, and then they do your legs. And for me, I don't even like massages on my legs because it's pointless. I don't have pain. I don't have any weak muscles in my legs or my hands. So typically I'm like, let's just focus on the back. I just need the back. So for pregnancy massages, they're not always the best. Again, I've been to a few Massage Envies, and I've been to a few just regular in my neighborhood massage places, and most other places that are not commercial places, they won't give you an abbreviated massage. They'll accommodate you in the best way they can, but they're not as cautious. So just a little tidbit there. But the massage, y'all, whew, I needed it. Mama needed it. It was delicious. But it was also so painful. It was like painfully amazing. I ended up last night not sleeping very well because I still had just all this, like almost like aftershocks from after an earthquake. I just still had all this pain in my upper shoulders. But today I feel amazing. I feel like loose and everything. My masseuse did tell me that he noticed a little trouble area in my back on my right side in the middle. He just said there's a lot of kinks there. And when he was actually putting his pressure there, it hurt painfully. So now I know I need to alternate sides. I've been sleeping on one side because I face my humidifier so that I can breathe, and I don't typically flip over on the other side. So I just got to balance out some of that pressure now that I know that. But that was helpful, and again, it was amazing, and I will be back next month. I told you guys before that I have a lot of cravings for fruit, and I still do, even in the second trimester at 17 weeks. And y'all, I have gotten addicted to Jamba Juice. So I love going to Jamba Juice just whenever. Robex, I go to pretty much any place, even Starbucks for their fruit refreshers. But because of the pandemic and quarantining, I've been home a lot. And so my husband bought me a bunch of frozen fruit. So I've been making my own smoothies and fruit juices, and whew, they are delicious. The Jamba Juice brand actually has some that you can buy, and all you really got to do is add water. I don't like it with just adding water, so I add apple juice to it. But I also don't like apple juice right now because of it being so sweet. And so I'll cut a couple ounces of water, a couple ounces of apple juice, and put that in with my fruit. I'm about to start getting creative and start to add some of my veggies in there too, to see, I'm sure I'll still love the taste. So I make those every night to top off my night. It's almost like my dessert. Sometimes I'll use almond milk as my base. Sometimes I'll use orange juice, sometimes cranberry juice. But most of the time I'll use apple juice, cut it in half with some water, and it is delectable, okay? And it's a great way to meet that need when I need something sweet, but I can't take candy or junk or chocolate like I usually do. Then I can have myself a little fruit smoothie, even if it's midnight. That is my midnight snack, and it's the best. Mama is a little tired today, if y'all couldn't tell. I had a meeting this week for work. I told you guys I'm in medical sales, and we had a national sales meeting this week, which usually we go to Florida every year, and it's a big deal. There's 400 or 500 of us, and it's a lot of fun catching up with old colleagues. But because of the pandemic, we had it virtual for the first time. And so it's just been a week of meetings. And because we're on the West Coast and the company's on the East Coast, then all of the time frames are significantly earlier for us. So we have to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to log on and get ready for the meeting. So it's been some early mornings for me. I am a night owl. I am not a morning person. So it's been rough. And I had to do 3 presentations today, which they all went phenomenally well. But a girl is tired. I don't know if you guys were tired your whole first trimester. I was tired off and on, and then I told y'all I was taking naps like in the middle of the day, like daily for a couple weeks, and then I actually felt myself get more energy. So this was a tough day, just losing that energy, feeling like I didn't have it all this week. So I'm gonna get some rest. I gotta get up early again for the last day of the meeting, but thankfully I don't have any presentations tomorrow. I have one meeting with my team, and then the rest is all the national stuff. So looking forward to being done so that I can rest this weekend. So here's a look at my progress. Again, not much to brag about, but I will be popping soon. So those are all the updates for week 17 of my pregnancy. I actually have 2 appointments next week. So remember, you guys, I don't know my due dates. I have no idea. So based on my last menstrual period, I thought the date was July the 14th. At my very first OB appointment, my doctor told me that I was measuring 2 days bigger. And so she changed my date from the 14th to the 12th. And then I met with my perinatologist, the sonogram tech, and she told me that I was measuring a whole week bigger. So I was like, okay, are we changing the date again? So now they're saying like 9 days before, sooner than I thought. And so I'm going to confirm this week because I'll see both of them. I'll see my OB this next week, and then I'll also the following day have an appointment with my perinatologist. And this will actually be my first appointment with my perinatologist. So it'll be great to get his professional opinion, not just his sonogram tech. And I totally trusted her. She was awesome. I really liked her. But I just want to make sure that both of my doctors are on the same pages if we're changing the date again. So I'll let you guys know how both appointments go and what my actual due date is. I will finally have that determined, so I'm looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my pregnancy journey. I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't yet. I also want to hear from you. So if you have any comments or questions or just want to say hey, then go ahead and leave a comment below and be sure to like the video. I'll see you guys next week.